Hi everyone, welcome to Wish Problems. So today we are seeing the lesson Structure of Atoms, Class 9th NCERT, Chapter 4 Explanation. Okay, so first, what is atom? So atoms and molecules are the fundamental building of the matter. Then here we have the different scientists who introduced different things. Right, many scientists at the end of 19th century were revealed to the presence of subatomic particles in an atom. It was also known by not it was also known by that atom is not a simple, it's an invisible particle. As you know, first basic things we will learn now in this chapter. So, electrons and protons. Electron is created by or discovered by J.J. Thomson, and proton by Goldstein, E. Goldstein. E. Goldstein is 1886 discovered the presence of new radiation in a gas discharge and called them as canal rays. So he discovered the canal rays. And what is canal rays? You may get a doubt, right? So canal rays are positively charged particles. The mass of canal rays is 2000 times as that the electron. This particle is known as proton. So this canal rays is also called as proton. Okay. So now, as you know here, J.J. Thomson created electrons, and proton is positive, means +1. The mass of the proton was approximately 1837 times of the electrons, and the subatomic particles was explained by scientists Thomson, Rutherford, Bohr, etc. So J.J. Thomson proposed the electrons are embedded in a positive sphere. Now we will see the positive sphere. So this is the positive sphere. So I cannot draw properly because I am unnodding on screen, okay? So think this is the sphere, okay? So inside, now similar to the few names are also there. I'll give you the detailed explanation of this J.J. Thomson model. Okay. Now inside some red color will be there. Okay. Some red color like this. Full red will be there. So this full will be red color as watermelon. Okay. As you know, the inside mass is red. So this red indicates what? Positive ions. I think you understood. And the seeds are black in color. That indicates negative charge. As you see, the seeds will be here. So, as you know, this is also called as watermelon model and Christmas pudding model. The red aligned part of watermelon are positively charged and seeds of the watermelon are negatively charged. And for this, these two names are all not there. I'll write the names here, okay? First one is Christmas pudding. And Christmas pudding here. Pudding. Second is watermelon model. In next page I will write. I'll just clear all and write. And we have caramel model and one more is apple pie pudding model. So, and one more we should discuss about Rutherford model. Rutherford model, okay? And he discovered the alpha Rutherford discovered alpha particle scattering experiment, discovered an atomic nucleus. So as you listen this statement, you can easily think he discovered nucleus. So who is the person discovered nucleus is Rutherford, and he discovered the model with very tiny nucleus is present inside the atom, and the electrons revolute around this nucleus. So I'll explain you clearly, okay? Now here is one small thing inside this. Clear. Erase all. So in this nucleus we have protons and neutrons. So you may think, where are electrons? So electrons are rotating here, okay? So you can call them as shells, orbit, and in this lesson we will come with a new term, energy level, okay? And for shell, orbit. And he calculated the radius of nucleus is about 10 power 5 times. Remember this, okay? And now we will see the drawbacks of Rutherford's model. Any particle which is under continuous acceleration should radiate energy and finally fall into a nucleus, resulting unstable of an atom as coiled. But there are, as you know here they are telling, this person is telling that the radial energy is finally going to the unstable nucleus, but his experiment got failed due to some conditions. And Niels Bohr's model of atom was most successful. So remember this names, very important people. Bohr's model became very successful, okay? But Rutherford's model is not successful due to some drawbacks. And he proposed that electrons are distributed in different shells with distinct energy level. Now we will discuss. As you know here, some shells we have, right? We have some shells, okay? K, L, M and N. As you know, these are very quite basics, I think so. K, L, M, N. And this has 2 shells. How to calculate also I'll explain you very detailedly. Now K contains 1, L contains 2. Don't think these are their units, means K first, second, third, like that, okay? And M3, N is 4. So you won't get confusion. I wrote like this. We have a formula for this, that is 2n square, okay? So first K, which is having 1, right? 2 into 1 square, that is nothing but 2 only. Now for L we'll find, L is 2. What is the formula? 2n square. So 2 into 2 square is nothing but this is 4. Here 8. I am calculating fast, okay? Then M is 3. 2 into 3 square. So 3 into 3, 9, 9 into 18. 9 into 2, 18. N is equals to 4. Yes, no. 2 into 4 square is equals to 16. 16 into 2, 32. So what, now I will write the clear. First K, that is 2. Second L, that is 8. Third M, that is 18. Fourth N, that is 32. And fifth also we have, that is O, that is 50. But no need of this O. Okay, leave it. So we should know only 4. And in 1932, James Chadwick discovered around subatomic mass which has no charge and a mass nearly equal to that of the proton. It is eventually named as neutron. So who discovered neutron? Now slowly we are learning who discovered and all. It's nothing but James Chadwick. Okay, and neutrons are present in the nucleus of the atom except hydrogen. A nucleus is represented as N. So N, and nucleus is you can tell nucleus is neutral or no charge. Now we will discuss that also. Now for proton, it's positive charge. For electron, it's negative charge. And for neutron, it's neutral or no charge, you can write. Okay. Now, the mass number of an atom is the sum of protons and neutrons present in the nucleus. So now, mass number also we should find, right? The mass number of an atom is n of protons plus n of neutrons. So what is protons short form? Protons is P. Neutrons, it is small n. This is small p. Small, okay. Don't write big. Now atomic number is Z, capital Z. And mass is A. Mass number is A. Here we get that. And there are 3 subparticles. What are they? Electrons, protons and neutrons. Okay. The maximum number of electrons are present in the shell. What I discovered the formula, right? 2n square, where n. Sorry, I never discovered this formula. And whatever we discussed about this and 2n square, and maximum number of electrons contained is 8. Remember this also. And valency is combining capacity of an atom. The atom of element has a completely filled outermost shell which shows small chemical activity. So this and all are the definitions. First I said the mass number definition. Next we are coming to valency definition. And one more definition also you can write, that is valency, the number of electrons gained or lost, plus or minus or shared. So the octet of the electron in an outermost shell gives us directly combining capacity of an element. And now we will discuss about atomic number. Atomic number is defined as the total number of protons. Total number of protons in a nucleus, or one more definition is the total number of electrons outside the nucleus of an atom. So as you know, it is denoted with Z. So if a teacher asks what is Z, immediately you should tell atomic number. Okay, all the atoms of an element have a same atomic number. So hydrogen 1. This also we will discuss very deeply. And proton and neutron are present in the, I said you right, in the neutron. Hence proton and neutron are also called as So proton and neutron are also called as nucleon. And mass number is defined as, now we are seeing the mass number definition. Mass number is defined as sum of total number of protons and neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom, and it is also denoted with A. And here we are discussing one more new topic in the notation of an atom. The atomic number, mass number and the symbol of an atom are to be written as, I will tell, see, mass number A should be written here. X means what? Symbol of an element. Okay, and here is an example we will take as nitrogen. So what is mass number? 14. How you should calculate mass number also in this video I will tell. And N. So nitrogen is 7, right? The atomic number is 7, mass number is 14. We should write like this in notation form. And here we will see about isotopes. Isotopes are the atoms of same element which have different numbers. I will say now the protium, deuterium and tritium. Protium, deuterium, and tritium. Protium is 1, deuterium is 2 and tritium is, here I used 3, okay. Now we will give some examples, okay. I'll give C12, 6. 12 is what? Mass number. And 6 is atomic number. This is the symbol. And 12 plus 2 is nothing but 14, right? 14, C and 6. And 14 plus 3. 14 plus 3 is 17, C, 6. So this is protium, deuterium, deuterium, tritium. Okay. So this is 1, 2 and 3. You can remember. And a few elements also consist of isotopes. Now we will discuss about isobar. Okay, applications of isotope we will discuss first. So what is isobar? Also in this only we will discuss. So applications of isobar, isotopes. And isotopes of uranium is used as fuel in nucleus reaction. An isotope of cobalt is used in the treatment of cancer, whereas P32 is particularly used for blood cancer. An isotope of iodine is used in the treatment of goiter. Now what is isobar? You may think, what is the difference? And people get confused in isotopes and isobars especially. An isobar element with different atomic number which have the same mass number are known as isobar. Now I'll give an example for this also. So isobar is 40 Ca and 20 here. What is 40? Mass number. What is 20? The atomic number. And Ar. What is Ar? Argon. Sorry. Argon also 40, right? Argon is one of the exception. Okay. And we have carbon and nitrogen also as examples. So I said right, I'll explain about detail in how to calculate mass number 1 to 20. I'll explain. 1 to 20 is only mostly needed for CBSE, okay, and CRT. So we will discuss that 1 to 20 mass number, how to count it very easy. Calculate it very easily with few formulas and the exceptions. And we will discuss valency also in that, and protons, neutrons, electrons, how to what is the values of element also. We will discuss 1 to 20 in the next video. So until then, bye bye. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to Vishwa Blooms, and don't forget to click the bell icon. Click very strongly, okay, so we get a subscriber. Bye for now.